You know, coffee has an interesting history. If you follow the Nile River up, past the cataracts, up and up some more until it divides into the Blue and the White Niles, take a hard left turn and follow the Blue Nile to the Ethiopian highlands. It's an area with mile-high elevations and 14,000-foot peaks. Now, the legend goes that one day, a goat herder named Kaldi noticed that his goats were eating the berries from this one kind of tree, and it amped them up. I mean, they didn't go to sleep at night. They just kept having goat fun, doing goat things all night. So, the legend goes, Kaldi the goat herder told the abbot of a local monastery, who made a drink with these magical berries. And then he and his monks got amped up, and they started really getting stuff done. Well, it didn't take long for word to spread to the coast, where the Arab traders bought some of the get stuff done berries, and they took them to markets around the Middle East. Before you knew it, everybody was drinking it and getting stuff done. Most of the world has been locked down for a year almost. Now, some folks have been busier than ever. Medical personnel, vaccine makers, delivery drivers. Well, pretty much just those people. But for most of the rest of us, things have really slowed down, if not sidelined. Oh, I mean, a lot of folks have still gone to work or work from home. But it seems like a lot of our lives, our social lives, our emotional lives, our spiritual lives, our relationships, and our personal growth have all been in the slow lane, if not parked in some cul-de-sac somewhere on a side street. Current events and culture have introduced a passivity into our culture that I've never seen in my lifetime. I mean, too many of us are demotivated, depressed, waiting to be told what to do, when we can do it, how we have to do it, where we can do it, where we can't do it. You know, some of that is a legitimate response to a pandemic, but that's, if we're honest, not really all of it. The last couple of decades have produced a sort of lethargy in us, a physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual lethargy. Look, most of us have things in our lives that we desperately want to change, but we don't know where or how to get started, because every time we try, our efforts just seem to, fizzle out. So we self-medicate with our digital devices. Meanwhile, things aren't going great out there. The longer we wait, the bigger the mess that we're going to have to clean up, not just collectively as a nation, but in our own lives and families. So this is the first way that we're going to start taking back our lives. We're going to go and get our coffee, get to work, and start getting stuff done. Now, if you want, you can drink a cafe like an Italian, or have a giant Americano in your Yeti, or whatever floats your boat. And if you must drink tea, which is basically just hot brown water, well, okay, I guess. But if you're going to have some weird, elaborate dessert in a cup thing, then I think you may be missing the spirit of this. Anyway, get whatever you need, and then let's just get to work on fixing what's wrong around us. Because time is wasting, and there's a lot that needs to get figured out, and tons of broken stuff around us that needs to get fixed, and maybe even a few fights we need to not run from anymore. So what I'm saying is that the first way we're going to start taking back our lives is by getting started. No more moping or heavy sighs, no more whining on the internet. It's way past time for action. So, if you don't know where to get started, then hit the like and subscribe buttons below, because this is the Take Back 21 Challenge. And this year, I'm going to give you 52 ways to get moving forward again. But the first step is to get off our butts. No more lethargy, no more excuses, no more wasting time. So how are we going to take back 2021? Well, tomorrow morning, we're going to get up, get our coffee, get moving, and get started getting stuff done. Be not afraid. Instead, choose to be wise, do good, and live free.